to seal our desk with waterproof sealant. That's what we learned. Good morning. I hope you're all doing fucking well. Oh God, I do have a drink, thank God. Good morning. I hope you're doing well, happy, whatever. Welcome to the classiest place on earth that's not currently broken. It's incredible. I did take a picture of my desk. I meant to tweet it. My fucking desk is so clean. Like, alarmingly so. It's crazy. I lost my Xbox Pro controller, Elite. I lost a keyboard and I lost a mouse. Thank fuck. Zach had literally, like, he didn't remember this until last night. Out of nowhere, he goes, oh my God, wait a second. And he fucking had a Corsair keyboard, a brand new Corsair keyboard, just like sitting somewhere. Cause I guess he got it to use as a Bluetooth keyboard or something like that and never used it. So thank fuck he had an extra keyboard. Yeah. That was, yeah. Everything's moved because I had to fucking clean everything. Everything's moved. Well, here's the thing, Chronicle. Like, yeah, we normally do have a stash. Sorry, I had to chew up my fucking cough drop. We normally have a stash. Like, I have a stash of, like, some stuff. Like, I have some mice and stuff like that. But we've got, like, most of the stuff, unfortunately, it's broken. Like, we don't, what's the word? We don't just, like, go buy new shit because it's new and fun. Because, like, our stuff outdates. Like, most of the time we buy new stuff because our stuff breaks. So we have a closet of spares, but it's like emergency spares, like stuff that, you know, most of the shit's broken on it, but it'll work in a pinch. So the fact that he had this keyboard is just fucking phenomenal. And I'm so goddamn happy because the controller is like $200. A new keyboard's like $100. A new mouse. I mean, it's just, I can't even tell you the sound that emitted from my body when I came out and saw my desk covered in water. Like, I literally thought one of my snakes got out and pissed all over my desk or something. That was my first instinct. Because I came out. Good morning and welcome to the classiest place on earth. By the way, last week we had chaos. I'm just giving the update on it. So I come out in the morning and my whole desk was wet. Like, the entire thing. And I'm looking at it like, what? Like, what? And my bong, like, I have a bunch of bongs, but I normally keep a bong at my desk and then I keep a bong in my bedroom. Then I'm not walking around with bongs all the time. It cuts down the risk of breaking them. And the bong, this is not the bong because obviously the bong broke. The bong was still full of water. So, like, you know, I didn't like see the bong wasn't sitting there like shattered into pieces or something. So that was not my instinct until I got close enough to smell it. Oh my God, Evil Toaster, thank you so much for sending the class, keeping the classy alive and giving any things for
82 fucking months. Jesus fucking Christ. I love you and appreciate you. Jesus fuck.
Yeah, elites are expensive. And it's, yeah, pissed. Oh, and side note, little tangent. So I asked Zach if he had a controller I could borrow. And he pulls this out and he goes, this is my good controller now. And I'm like, where's the one I built you? I built him a custom controller like a year ago for his birthday or something like that. Like, built it. Like, ordered custom plates for it and shit. He broke it. Bo's too scared to tell me. So I found that out in all the chaos. That was really fun. So I have his. Should we break it? Yeah. So I came out, smelled the bong. And so I pick up the bong I had. It's like this little beaker bong. And no shit, around the circle of the bottom, like the base of the beaker, was a hairline fracture. Such a tiny little fracture that, like, you couldn't actively see water coming out, but it just sitting there all night, apparently it leaked all night long. It just slowly dripped. Or what the water finds a way, right? It just slowly fucking dripped all over my desk all night long and soaked. The saving grace was that I have like this, I don't know how to explain it. I built like a stand that sits in front of me so that I can stack all my electronics. Cause like I have, you know, the Stream Deck and I have a Go XLR and I have all these keyboards and shit. So I built like this thing. It's basically just shelving, but I built it and it sits under my monitor and it like it lifts my Go XLR and my Stream Deck and my monitors off the fucking desk. So that was the saving grace, is that those were lifted off the desk and couldn't be touched by the water. So thank fuck. Go XLR, Stream Deck, monitors, everything else is fine. It's not like worst case scenario. It can always be worse, but Jesus fucking Christ. Like, what the and well, water is life, right? That makes sense, kind of. Oh my god, isn't that cute little farting thing adorable? I kind of love it. It farts on the alerts and it makes me happy. Good morning, Najio. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, it was bad. So, yeah, so I had to literally clear my whole desk off, get all the monitors and everything off it, clean the fuck out of it, and then I was posting on Twitter because I was freaking out. Like, I don't know what to do. The smell, it's so weird. Like, you guys know, I clean my bong. This is clean. It just has like these are impossible to get off. I clean my bong every fucking day because I smoke so much. And the fact that just one day of smoking created such I don't know how to describe bong. It's so hard to describe bong water to someone who has never experienced bong water, but it's similar to like the hottest, most disgusting shit you've ever had with like burnt hair, and it's kind of sour. It's so fucking foul. And normally, like any stoner in chat would agree with this. When bong water spills on something, you burn the thing and you throw it away. Like, bong water doesn't. We just don't fuck with that because the smell, it's pungent, right? And it doesn't fucking go away. This smell stays for goddamn ever. So I'm panicking. I'm like, I have to sit at this desk every day, like all day. I can't. And it soaked my fucking desk mat. I had to put this through the wash. Thank fuck that's okay. But so I went through and I took my heat gun, dried the fuck out of the desk, sanded it down, and then I literally repainted the entire desk. And then I sealed it with like an enamel sealer. And I'm pretty sure the smell is burnt into my nose, but I had Zach come over and walk around this area. He doesn't smell anything, and he doesn't smoke pot, so he would like really fucking smell it. Not that I wouldn't, but I was like balls deep in it all day just trying to clean it. It was but yeah, I was tweeting and shit, and I started getting paranoid because people started saying if your desk is made of, what is it called? Not particle board. Particle board? No. Not real wood. What is that shit called? I forgot the name of it. Fuck. But anyways, not plywood, it's like that wood that's made of it's just made of shredded wood. It's like, it's not composite. Is it composite? Rich mahogany. Press board. Is it press board? I think that's the name for it. It's like the cheap shit that they make cheap. It's like a table from IKEA 20 years ago. And everybody was telling me that if it takes on moisture, then that like press board inside will slowly start to swell, and that my desk will slowly start to cave in the middle from all the weight on it. I don't know. I sealed like literally the whole thing has 4 coats of paint and then 4 coats of sealer, like waterproof, oil-based fucking sealer on it. So, I mean, it doesn't look swollen. Like, I talked to Zach about it, and Zach's like, it would literally have to be so much water. There's not enough water in a bong to soak to give it that much. Like, you know what I mean? It had no more than a quarter cup of water. It's just because it leaked all night long. It just sat there and seeped over the desk. So I'm hoping it's fine. Pterodactyl. Thank you. You can always derail conversations. I am the queen of ADHD and thrive on multiple conversations at once. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Sister, how are you? Oh my God, Sarah. Chaos last week. So on Saturday, well, it was Sunday morning, I woke up. So I usually keep like a little bong at my desk and then a bong in my bedroom just so I'm not walking around with them. And I left my bong out here overnight. When I come out in the morning, my whole desk was covered in water. The entire thing. And I'm just like, I shit you not, Sarah, my first instinct was, oh, did one of my snakes get out and explosively shit all over my desk or something? That, because I couldn't, like, what else would it be? Like, my logical brain was like, I have no fucking idea how the desk is soaking wet. And then I got close enough to smell the smell of bong. And what had happened was the little bong that I had at my desk, it's a beaker bong. So it sits like the water part sits on the ground around the base, like right where the curvature of the glass distorts what the glass looks like, was this fucking hairline fracture. No idea how it happened. Bongs break down because you're constantly cleaning them and shit like that. But it just sat on my desk for like 12 hours and just slowly leaked all night long, soaking both my keyboards, my mice, my Xbox Elite controller, which is $250 fucking dollars. Yeah, I wanted to die. I'm still on the edge. I'm not doing well, but I'll get there. I'll get there. It's just been a fucking, it's fury in my soul. Yeah, but my monitors are fine. My Go XLR is fine. Thank fuck. Oh my God, Sheepy. I very much enjoyed it. I really wish I could have chatted. That was probably the only part that was driving me fucking crazy. But I don't know if Zach told you guys while you guys were watching it last night, he remembered out of nowhere that he had a brand new Corsair keyboard just like sitting under our bed that he had gotten for some reason and not used. Fuck if I know. So now I've got a fucking dope ass new keyboard. But I didn't. We were fucked. I'm so poor. I just can't do this. I don't know what to do, man. I'm losing my mind. Valentine! You sexy motherfucker. What up, bitch? Welcome, Raiders. My name's Katie, and it's wonderful to see you. Good morning. I'm just having a bitch fest. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, Dread. Is that a horse cutout? What horse? Where? Hi, Mayo. How are you, love? I did enjoy the private showing, Sheepy. I very much did. I wish I could have chatted. Like, that was the part that annoyed me because I had no key. I had nothing. I was just sitting here, like, literally with it on my monitor. Like, it's so weird trying to use a computer without a keyboard and a mouse. Like, they seem so superfluous, but they are so not. I don't know how to fucking do it. You're so vain. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my stream, Raiders. We're gonna smoke some drugs because Katie's had a fucking week. Mayo, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Valentine in my chat. Valen, use the fucking bubbles to the highest order. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways. I appreciate you. I'm a moist of armpit. 'Tis warm in the hometown. Dude, I kind of wish we could just be like consistently warm or something. Our weather has been so fucking crazy in Colorado. Yesterday, it was 95 degrees. The day before, it was 85 degrees. And today, it's thunder and lightning, and it's like 50 degrees. I don't know what's going on. I think the world is actually ending. Like, we've been joking about it, but I think it's actually ending. Premiering on YouTube? Oh, shit. Hopefully, it'll be the next few months. It'll be announced exactly when as soon as I can. How many, have you guys already edited, has Saf already edited and done all of the episodes? Because that's fucking incredible. Zoe, yes. Look at this cute little bitch I got. Precious. I'm naming it Zoe. It's rainbow. It fits. No mouse works. Exactly. No mouse is okay. No keyboard, though. Yeah, like, that was the thing. Like, when I was trying to I was in Discord last night watching the premiere of Redacted. And something that you guys will see, don't worry. Plug in, you motherfucker. There we go. And I was trying to pull up like Task Manager or something. I could not do anything. It was just so weird. It's like having your arms chopped off. You're just sitting here like, I don't know how to control my computer. It was weird and frustrating. Not all of it, Sarah. Thank fuck. So you know how I have like that little stand that I built that like my monitors sit on and my Go XLR and everything? So because of that, like janky ass stand that I built myself, my Go XLR and like all the stuff that's specifically for streaming, it was fine. Thank fuck. So I'm only like 500 in the hole. At least it wasn't my PC. It can always be worse. That's what I have to tell myself. Because goddamn. 12 episodes still on the cutting room floor. I think about 4 finished. She's already finished 4? She's a fucking superhero. I know Safi doesn't think it, but she's a literal superhero. Mel, cheers, bitch. I'm just repacking whatever the fuck was in my stoner bowl from last night. I'm gonna finger you every fucking day. The watch party was exquisite. I wish I could have chatted. Like it's maddening watching everyone just chatting and watching the chat light up, and I'm just sitting here like, ah! No keyboard. It was so infuriating. I can't even tell you. Cheers. Does telekinesis work on a computer? I don't know. Maybe I don't have telekinesis. I wish. Oh my god, you put it out. Wait, when did you tweet that out? Wait, I didn't know you tweeted this out. For Duakrama? Oh my god. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they'll blast it. It's, dude, seriously, Overdroid Android, it's really, really fucking good. So, I don't want to, I'm not going to spoil it. Essentially, what Sheepy and Josh have done is they have created a show that is a TTRPG show, but it's been pre-recorded. So, every Monday, after I did my live show over on The Wandering Inn, the QT, check it out every Monday at 1 p.m. Time zones, you figure it out. And this is me trying not to spoil things. It's space themed. The cast is fucking incredible. I don't know how much they've actually shared, and so I am just straight up not gonna say anything about anything, but it's alien space inspired. Please give it a watch. It's really good. We watched the premiere of it last night. That's what we were talking about. We watched the cast premiere, but because I'm fucking a cast member, I got to be there. And it's really, really good. It's so different. It's so unique what they've done. I don't know how to express it without spoiling it. What they've done is so fucking unique and so well done. And Safi Pie, y'all know Safi Pie. She is the editor. If you guys watch the QT, she's done our opening and she does our closing videos, like the cast videos and everything. She's so fucking phenomenally talented. And her editing and it's cool because Zach is in it, so I've got to hear some of it and I've got some back end of it or whatever. But watching it last night with all the sound added and all the sound effects and everything blah 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 redacted. Oh my, it's really good. I think y'all are gonna very much enjoy it. It's really fucking good. Yeah, that's the watch party. Yes. Oh my god, yes. Wait, Josh took a picture. Shut up. Oh, this is me in my silence. Oh my, this is my sadness. Right? This is my sadness. Can we just talk about this? This was Katie with no keyboard or no mouse, just sitting in sadness. It was so bad. But the show was really fucking good. I love this. Everybody's so chill. I love this so much. That makes me really happy. Thank you for sharing that, Sales. It's right, Valen. And I'm not just saying that. And I know I always say that. I would never tell you guys something's good if I didn't like it, because you guys would go watch it and then you'd be like, Katie, that's terrible. And then you think I have a terrible taste, and why the fuck would I do that? That defeats every purpose. It's legitimately very fucking entertaining, and the cast is so well put together. It's amazing. It will be on youtube.com/The Wandering Inn, right? And on the website, which The Wandering Inn has now, which is amazing. I honestly prefer the website. YouTube just isn't great at putting playlists together, and you get ads and shit like that. Sheepy and company have put together a fucking amazing website that makes it so easy to see all of them. So what Sheepy was saying is 4 episodes are edited so far, but there's 8 episodes total. So as soon as it can be fully released, it will be, is what he's saying. And I'm sure we'll all light it up like crazy when it does. Oh my god, Zoe. Oh my god, I'm so excited. You're gonna meet my little sister. My little sister's coming and I'm really excited. I'm excited for TwitchCon, but my sister just makes me so happy. There's nothing. My sister Sarah is just the best person in the whole world, and whenever she's around, I'm infinitely joyous. Like, you guys are going to love her. She's me, but, like, less of a filter, which I know that's really hard to understand or believe or even imagine, but it's real and she's out there. She's a lawyer. And we gonna be in Vegas, baby. I'm really excited. You better bring sequence, Zoe. That's all I'm saying. Sequence. Spoilers! I didn't spoil. Did I spoil anything? Ugh, I tried so. I'm trying. I just don't. It's set in the Alien universe. Alien, as in like the movie Alien. There are 2 GMs and 2 perspectives. Oh, so you have told people that part. That was the part I really want to talk about, but I don't want to spoil it. And there's a heavy focus on post-production, sound effects, some visuals, about 10 cast members. Yes. That's the part. It's 2 GMs and 2 cast parties, so you're getting 2 different points of view of the same story. It's so good. You just gotta please watch it when it comes out. I mean, it's not out yet, but like I'll be touting it. Don't worry. I'm not in it. It's just really good. I'm such a bougie bitch. I love it so much though. Your bouge is literally my fucking kink. Oh, you got a PS5? Oh no shit. I don't even have that. She's you, but knows exactly what she can legally get away with. Oh my god. My sister might be the most dangerous person in the world. You know, our whole life, like I've pretty much taken I'm her older sister, like I'll protect my little sister, but you just made me realize that I think Sarah will be protecting me. Which is dangerous. But she is. Sarah is a kid. I mean, my sister. We just have such a good time together because we're so alike. I swear to God, my sister and I are like twins, but not actually twins. And when we're together, it's just bizarre. I just have so much fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm really excited for her to be there at TwitchCon with everybody because you guys will fucking adore my sister. She's really fucking fun. The perspectives are the past and future of the same locale with different characters, so we can say that too. I just don't know how far I can go. So the 2 GMs, 2 different casts. One is the future and one is the present. So you're getting, or not the future, the past, excuse me, the past and the present. So you're getting a view of the original team, and then you're getting a view of a team coming in X amount of years later in this show. It's so good. It's so good. I don't know how you guys came up with this idea, but it's so good. I know that's the extent of what you've said so far. Thank you, Sheepy. I appreciate you. 2 weeks later, thank you. Thank you. I seriously, like, I've wanted to talk about it so bad, but I'm terrified of slipping up. Because honestly, like, I'm so into getting a good surprise. Like, I hate beta testing a game. I don't want early release of a game before it's finished. Like, give me something to be excited about. You know? I'm all about that. I'm very much into it. The space video game I'm developing. Oh shit. We agreed that we'd release a form of the game that will be free to play. Oh, and I'm designing the interior of the spaceship with RP in mind. Mel, you know people would use anything as RP, but the more RP friendly you make it. Seriously, I've seen people every game I've ever played in that's like a social game, I have seen people RP in. No matter what, they will find somewhere. Like I've found people sitting by a river in ESO like sexting. They will RP, so that's such a fucking good idea. Walmart had the Ragnarok bundle. Good morning, Timon. How are you, love? Walmart had the Ragnarok bundle still in stock for $500. Jesus. So I just did it on PayPal monthly. Fuck yeah, dude. Honestly, that's worth it. The Ragnarok bundle. You haven't played Ragnarok yet? It's fucking gorgeous. So Valen, oh, thank you. That's what I wanted to ask. So you being in one of the GM groups, you have no clue what was going on in the other one, right? Like you guys didn't record together or anything like that, right? I wanted to ask that and I totally forgot. Oh, fucking Valen takes off. Does anybody know? Sheepy knows. They don't know what each other did, right? That didn't sound right, but you know what I meant. English, it's whatever. Good morning, Japita. How you doing, honeybean? Was it worth it, Psycho, in your opinion? Was a lot of fun seeing both casts. Okay, so they did not know. You were there because recording, but the other cast wasn't, right? So, like, Zach's group has no idea what the other group did at all, right? Oh, Mikey Soundtrack, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive and giving any swings for 50 fucking months in a row. I goddamn appreciate you. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways because nothing is sexier than pure sober consent. Thank you, bitch. I was there. That's so many months, Jesus Christ. Not yet, but the only reason why I bought the PS5 was just for the new Final Fantasy game that comes out next month. You know, I think I might actually play that game eventually, someday, when I am not on my buying diet anymore. It looks really good. And everybody in my chat in the community who loves Final Fantasy has informed me that I don't need to have played literally any other Final Fantasy game ever to jump in. And that's been the biggest thing. I've never played a Final Fantasy game before in my life. Because by the time I was aware of Final Fantasy, there were so many games out. I was like, fuck. I don't want to. That's too much. I was overwhelmed. But apparently you need nothing. The rest of the cast have no idea. Oh, fuck yeah, that makes me so... I kind of guessed that while watching last night, but I couldn't type. 50 fucking months. Yeah. There are some resubs in our community that truly remind me of how old I am. This TTRPG show sounds interesting. I'm like in and out because ADHD stays focused on shopping. Cloud, focus on shopping. The TTRPG is super interesting. It's not out yet, so you don't really need to pay attention right now. Please feel free to shop away. It will be coming out in X amount of time. 4 episodes are edited so far, and there's 4 more to do. So they've been done recording for about a month. So I would say probably a month or two, depending on Safi's workload and school load and all that. She's editing all of them and doing all the sound and everything. So that will be our timeline, but don't worry, I will literally flush your brain with it when it's out. Oh, it comes out tomorrow? No shit, I thought it came out in like a month. Oh shit, it comes out tomorrow? Oh my god, Alchemy's gonna pee her pants. Oh, it's Android, it's real good. Like, it's just on a selfish, like, personal note, Zach gets to play the character he was meant to play. If that makes sense. Like, he just really, you know what I mean? I don't know how else to explain that. Zach, Ezekiel _I, for those who don't know, my partner also streams. He's been in a ton of TTRPGs. Like, that's how we met, was TTRPG. And this is his role. Like, it's just something he was supposed to do. I just realized my camera's bouncing because I didn't put I gotta put something under my monitor to, like, stabilize it. Stabilize, motherfucker. There we go. Now she won't shake. I thought it was too. Dude, it's fine. We don't have to know everything. We don't know everything. That's life, right? We don't have to know everything. Oh, no worries, Glut. It's not even out yet, so literally no worries. When it comes out, like, do work. I'm sure you have like 5 million meetings. It's not. No, I didn't hear about that until half a year after I made the channel and named it. No shit. Oh, that's funny. So big man with a minigun running around abandoned ships infested with aliens. I didn't say it, you did. Did you enjoy Zeke's theme song? I didn't want to say anything because I didn't know if you wanted to tell everyone that people had theme songs, but holy shit, his theme song is his song. I can't remember who said it at the end of the show, but I was literally sitting here doing this, like, yes, yes, like, you know what I do. Screaming at my monitor when I can't talk. Yeah, I was screaming at my monitor because I couldn't talk. Yeah, that, it was phenomenal. Yes. I mean, like, honestly, Sheepy, I think you have, like, a weird sense for theme songs because, like, just from personal experience, my own theme song or I should say George's theme song in the QT, the first time I ever heard it, I was just like, how did you know? Like, it was just so quintessentially her. I don't know. I think you've got an ear for it. You've got a music ear or something. How are you, Celestial? Good morning. Zach Galifianakis, exactly. Exactly. It's pretty good and emotional. Playing the demo of Final Fantasy? Zeke, I love Zeke's and Blades in the Dark game he played with John Harper. When was that? Fuck, that must have been a long fucking time ago. Was that before I even knew him? I think that was before I ever met Zach. Seriously. I Zach and I first met. I guess I first knew of Zach. I first heard of him when we did a TTRPG on role play. It was Vampire the Masquerade, I think. But I think that might have been before I ever met him. World boss in a few minutes. Oh my god, go get it, sales. Murder. Whatever happened to that man streamer? What man streamer? What man streamer? There's a lot of man streamers. A few years back, yeah, it was probably before I knew him, which is so weird. It's weird. Like, I've thought about that, getting older and, dating or getting in a new relationship in your 30s is so much different versus getting in a new relationship in your early 20s. Because in your early 20s, that person you're getting in a relationship, presumptuously, hasn't really lived much life. Most of the life they've lived is just with their parents. But when you start dating someone in your 30s who's in their 40s, they've got so much fucking life that did not include you. It's wild. It's really weird to think about. AKA Dizzle, thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate you. Well, it might have been with Man vs. Game. I want to, I don't think I'm ready to fight a world boss yet, am I? We just did chapter 1. Go get the boss if you guys want a boss fight. Oh, Man vs. Game, I see him pop up every once in a while. I think he's just not streaming a consistent schedule right now, but I see him pop up here and then. Here and there. I think he's living in Montana again. I am level, oh god, they remember. Do you guys remember what level I was? Fuck. It was 3 days ago. 25, 26. Yeah, something like that. I knew I was in the 20s, mid-20s. Fight the boss? I'm scared. Need to have tier 3 unlocked? Yeah, I don't have tier 3. I gotta do tier 3 first. We'll play more today. I love playing Diablo on stream because it's so easy to follow along and hang out with chat still. I can't stand games where I can't hang out with chat and talk to you guys and read chat. That drives me fucking crazy. But Diablo is so easy to follow along with chat and hang out and still have a full conversation and play the game. It's so much easier. And we have Zach's controller. ClassyKatie. I'm really sad that we were in a Discord call last night and I couldn't talk to you. I love you, miss you. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Killshot. How are you, love? Or Anubis. Yep, true. Hit Act 2 when we go back. Oh, absolutely. In 10 minutes it starts. Wait, what starts in 10 minutes? People saying it doesn't need T3. Really? I mean, do you want me to just open the game and see if my character can even see the boss or whatever? We could literally experiment right now because I am not tier 3. I think it takes 2 seconds to pull the game up. It's not that bad. But we could experiment if you want me to. I don't know what happens with my character if I can't do it. Zacotticus, no shit. So many times I reached for a keyboard to type something witty or funny. Sassy Elbell was giving me moist feelings down below. Various comments like that. Valen's pure sexuality was setting off my kinks. And then there would be no keyboard. It was like having a phantom itch. That's all I can associate it with. I would go and just, okay. Thankfully, I got one overnight, so we're good. But Jesus Christ. I was going crazy. Only shame if you can't. Oh, so I could fight it and then nothing would happen. Oh my god, Glut. I'm not kidding you. So if this doesn't get you to watch the Alien show, this isn't a spoiler. This is just a comment on someone's amazing acting abilities. Y'all know my girl Elbell. Sweetheart of sweethearts. Literally one of the kindest, most generous people I've ever known. I heard her tell someone off and say the word fuck with passion. Sploosh, my dudes. Fucking wet and wild slide over here. What are they called? Oh. Yeah. So if that doesn't get you to watch it, I don't know what will. Cheers. What are those slides called that you put a hose on? My brain just died. Slip and slide. Wow. I never had one. A slip and slide. That was a brain fart a little bit. Elle's performance, I am dead serious. Everyone's performance is a must see. Everyone plays such an in my opinion, a very out of character. I don't know how else to put that, but I feel like everybody really went beyond other than Zach. Zach, for the first time, got put in the role he's always meant to be. But a lot of the people in both casts, I feel like, built characters out of their comfort zone, or maybe it is their comfort zone and I've just never seen it before, because damn. Damn. Oh, Bia Bean, it's a show. It's not out yet. I got to watch the premiere of episode 1 last night. But the Wandering Inn where I do my TTRPG on Mondays. Sheepy is he does multiple shows at a time because he can't stop working ever. He's addicted. And so he has been working with Josh, FTL Gamer. He's been working on another show called The Duacrima. And it's like Alien, the movie Alien. It's based around that world of Alien. And it's so fucking good. There's going to be 8 episodes and they're still being edited, but I got to watch episode 1 last night. It was fucking entertaining. Like, I was glued. It was really, it's just really unique. They've taken such a unique spin on it. It's really good. I was going cray-cray in the VJJ. I really was. It isn't a big deal with a group. Leveling in T1 is more efficient. The extra time to kill a mob due to increased health isn't worth the extra experience they give. What do you mean? Are you going to try to experiment with it, Psycho? Also known as a sluice and goosh. That's what I did. Just needs a roll of plastic and soap so we can all break some bones. Jesus Christ, isn't that basically what it is? It makes me think of, is it National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? When he sprays the bottom of, like, a sled with some cereal coating and flies down a hill. So corny. I couldn't get one because it'll kill the grass. So when I got my own money, I killed my own damn grass. It hurts a lot. Here's the thing, though. Tell me if I'm wrong. Once you picked up the slip and slide and moved it away, once you weren't using it anymore, did that grass not grow back in exactly 2 days? I'm pretty sure grass is actually a weed. It's bar impossible without Roundup to actually kill grass. It's always going to come back. We literally play soccer on it. I'm so glad you took that role. Literally, hard, yeah. Yep, same. It was so fucking cool to watch. Bia Bean, I don't worry. Like, I'm telling everybody, we're talking about it because I got to watch the premiere last night. But when the full thing is released, I will be nonstop flushing the chat with it, and my mods and I will probably make a fucking alert for it and shit like that. Yeah, it's gonna be. It is good. It's so good. It's just what they did. Like, part of the thing that I think is really cool that they did differently is that they recorded it offline. Because what they actually did is it's 2 GMs, 2 casts of about 10 people, and one cast is the past, and one cast is about 2 weeks from this cast. And both casts have no idea what either one was doing. And so this cast is basically seeing what happened to this one. And they pre-recorded it, 2 different parts, and now Safi is splicing it, putting it together, putting all the sound effects, all the music in, all that. So it takes a lot of time, but she's literally edited 4 episodes. I mean, I don't know when she started editing, but goddamn, she's already got 4 done, which is phenomenal because they're 4 hours apiece. They're about 4 hours apiece. And that's after the chopping block. My God. She's my hero. I love Safi. Cheers to Safi Pie. Oof. Hurts, yes. That makes me really happy. Thank you. I would have done the same. Yes, please follow at The Wandering Inn for all the Twitter updates. And honestly, like, I highly suggest just bookmarking the website. It's so nice. It's so fucking well organized. And I can't think of a better place to watch all of The Wandering Inn's content, all of the shows he's created with different casts and everything. It's just so fucking user-friendly. And he has a cast page. You can read about the cast, find them on different places. Whereas like YouTube, I've literally gone to the Wandering Inns YouTube. I've clicked on playlists and gone to a playlist of Dragon Riders because I binged the first season of Dragon Riders like a bitch. And it would play 2 episodes and then literally play something like play a music video by Childish Gambino in the middle of a designated YouTube playlist. And I fucking hate that. I don't know why it's so broken, but the website doesn't do that. I can guarantee it. I tried it. So there's that. And they're constantly adding to it, which is dope. Oh my God. Zakata, did you just get smacked up in the bitch? Did you just get smacked your bit? Oh, I got you, booby. Here, hold on. I got you, boo. Why can't I permit you? Oh my God. Why can't I give you a permit? What the? It's saying I can't permit anyone. But why? But why? Is Twitch broken? Hold on. What the fuck? My permit button's gone. Well, that's odd and annoying. Fun new discoveries. Jesse Robbins, my love, thank you so much for those biddies. How are you, dear? How is food, Valen? I got him a slip and slide. Shut up, did he use it? Shut up, did he use it? Please tell me he used it. There is the website, thewanderinginn.net. Please check it out. It's so beautiful. It's here, I'll pull it up. I'm just going to show it to you. Because it's seriously, I'm, like you guys, I'm sure you're the same. I'm not unique in this. We're on the internet a lot. And, like, is there anything as sweet? Oh my God, it's being such a bitch right now on my computer. Stop. Is there anything as sweet as a clean, well-organized website that's easy to navigate and not full of garbage? Like, does anything get you harder? Because, like, not me. I hate when you go to a website and you're like, how? Why did you make it so fucking weird? Like, it is a thing of it's a thing of goddamn beauty when it's just, it's there. It's all, you don't have to scroll to find something fucked up. It's just fucking there. And that's what they've done with this. It's so well done and beautiful. Oh, excuse me, accept all. So this is the website. So all of it's there, about, announcements, live, cast, watcher, shows, support. All there. You don't have to scroll. You don't have to go shit. But you could scroll if you want to. And then you get to see all these beautiful, what are they called? Thumbnails of all the shows. By the way, that is art done by Sheepy's mother. She's a fucking phenomenal artist, if you didn't know. Yeah, it's just, oh, join the Patreon, because literally, if you didn't, this is I'm just gonna, Sheepy's crazy. Sheepy pays his cast. I've been doing TTRPG for 8 years now, and this is the first time I've ever been paid for it in my life. He had to talk me into it. I tried to refuse it, as I'm probably sure everybody does. But, like, he pays his cast, and he pays them through Patreon. So everybody that supports the Patreon technically gets him to make more shows. So if you got a few extra bucks, I highly suggest you throw them there. Thank you. There's a goddamn fly in my house. I'm gonna murder it. Oh my Jesus, Katie. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. What up, gangsta? How you doing, Murphy? The end is nigh! I want my permit button back. Twitch is introducing mandatory content labels for mature rated games, sexual themes, drugs, intoxication, or excessive tobacco use, violent or graphic depictions, significant profanity or vulgarity, gambling. What? 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 Oh, Jesse. I hope you feel better. Hurts. My family's pretty fucking mean too. It's okay. My family's like exactly like that. I 100% identify. Anonymous gifter gifted a sub to Zakatacus. Zakatacus, use a boat which is the highest order. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways and enjoy your emotes. Thank you, Anonymous Satan. Yeah, like, I mean, you know what that feels like? And tell me if I'm totally off base. It feels like like states going after libraries and being like, you're responsible for knowing every bit of content in every single book in this library. Like, what if I don't know something's in a game? What if I don't know there's a character that's going to excessively use tobacco or etc.? Like, how would I know? I mean, that's about an excessive use. I mean, is that the so it says excessive use of drugs, intoxication, or excessive tobacco use. I would assume that means in a game because it's against TOS to excessively use drugs on stream. I don't know how I mean, like, for instance, like, arguably Diablo is a fairly violent game. You're literally just killing. Like, what game are you not just violently killing things? Other than, like, Frogger. They're all excessive violence. It's America. Prometheus, I agree. Like, I've always just gone by the general rule in my brain that if the game is in the game list on Twitch, it's allowed. If it's not in the list of games, it's probably not allowed. Not gonna play it. That's, I mean, Stardew Valley, right? Exactly. If we're talking shop, this is Twitch taking notice of Kick and paving the way to allow gambling back on site so that it can tap back into the market. Oh, okay. That honestly makes sense. I've heard nothing but bad things about Kick. The place seems like a hellscape, especially for the gays. Or, anyone different and not hateful. Yeah, violence, beheadings, whatever, but like nipples? Not the dirty nip nops. Twitch solving the issues nobody wanted him to. Yeah, I'm just really confused by this. Because, like, mature rated games, again, if it's on the list, I'll play it. Sexual themes, what is? Some people get turned on by women sticking a bike pump up their ass and filling their stomach full of air and then pushing it out and farting. Like, where is the sexual theme cut? Hi, Genova. What a weird time to come in. How you doing, honey bean? What? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? If there's cleavage, is it a sexual theme? Like, I guess I have to survey all of your kinks. I want Kick to succeed so Twitch has good competition. I mean, same. Like, I don't want Twitch to go under. Twitch has never been bad to me, but the only way you have a healthy work environment is if your work environment has competition so that they are forced to provide a good work environment because you'll leave. And right now there is no competitors, so they can do whatever the fuck they want. It's fucked. Am I a sexual theme? You might be a sexual theme. Fuck. I think Mixer shut itself down, didn't it? Bike Pumps and Nip Nops, a wild biography name for sure. That'd be a good one. My kink is no eye contact. Oh, shit. What if colored hair is someone's kink? It is. Oh, I guarantee. I mean, I know for Vile's told me he straight up has a thing for girls with turquoise eyebrows and hair. It's a thing. People have that. Like, where does it end? I don't know. I don't want transphobes and misogynists to win. I don't want them to win either. I mean, why would we? I want Twitch to have. I don't feel like. I mean, is there winning or is there just like, stop it? Like, I'm whack-a-mole with the misogynists. You know what I mean? Like, stop it. No, bad. Stop it. Get back in your fucking hole. You know what I'm saying? Kick doesn't seem to be it. No, Kick reminds me of, fuck, David, you might remember what it was called. There was another streaming website for artists, and you could stream, like, dirty art. Like, furries fucking and shit like that. It reminds me of that. It's like, look at this other streaming site where you can literally do whatever you want. You could do that on a lot of different streaming. You could stream on OnlyFans. You could stream painting. You don't have to stream your asshole on OnlyFans. Like, there's a million different. It's just, yeah. Oh, no shit. Microsoft killed Mixer after buying it. I didn't know that. Boo. That's what I thought Amazon was going to do to Twitch, honestly. I was scared. Ginger girls with glasses. See, everybody has I mean, how many of you have a redhead fetish? Do I have to mark sexual content if there's a fucking ginger in a video game now? Colored hair isn't my kink. Oh, maybe it is? Why would I know? This is what you think of me. I mean, there's no shame in liking what you like, David. It's excellent. I get it. I mean, I've never had a redhead thing, but like, I don't hate redheads, but I don't have like that thing where, there are some people that filter dating websites by redheads. Like, they got a thing for it. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy for you. As a brunette, I've never heard someone say, man, I've just got this real fucking wetty for brunettes. That doesn't happen. I hope not, Trouble. I don't know what to do if that happens. I think the problem, there isn't enough profit margin for streaming for a lot of the big companies to care about it. Which is weird because they could create profit margin if they, I don't know. I think, this is just my opinion, allegedly, but I think if the people in charge of Twitch actually were part of the Twitch culture and participated in streams and chats and stuff like that, they would have a much more realistic view of what would and wouldn't work on Twitch. AKA, like, ads that just black out the stream and just play are a terrible idea because streams are live. Now you've just missed 5 minutes of content from the streamer you're watching, unlike YouTube where it actually pauses the video and just restarts where you left off. But I strongly feel like the people that implemented this have never watched Twitch before and never considered the concept of live content, and therefore it did not even come up. It's not that they didn't want to do it, they just don't even know. Like, they're so out of touch. Banner ads would be great. Those Amazon drop-down things where people could buy stuff from an Amazon wish list, that was all great. But they got rid of that. In place, they put these ads that cut the content, and it's like, that's not going to drive people to sub. That's going to drive people to go away. They're going to go away, or they're going to get ad blockers or something like that. But I don't think those people even conceptualized that when you and I do that. We're like immediately like, what the fuck are you doing? This is live. This is happening right now. What are you doing? It just seems so dumb to me. But it's not. I really don't even think the topic came up because they don't participate. They're not part of Twitch. Which sucks, but okay. It's just weird to be on the receiving end of that. Sexlin, I feel like I have a little bit of a notion how you feel in terms of fat ass. That's probably, I was trying to think, like, that's probably the one thing that's like, it's definitely like a factor that gets fetishized. I get, like, I've told you the story, like, they're not even a story. Like, this would happen at least once a week. I'd just be like getting out of my car and walking into Wawa to get coffee before work. And someone would be exiting the double doors when I walked in. And a couple of seconds later, I would just hear, God damn! As loud as fucking possible behind me. And I'd just be like, huh! Or thighs! Or ass! It's, I don't know. It's an East Coast thing. They don't come at you. Like, nothing's happened. It's just like, it's like Tourette's. Kink Tourette's, I guess. It's very alarming. But it would happen and I'm in my scrubs. I'm telling you, like, this was not a sexual moment for me. But it would happen a lot. I think maybe that's because, like, red hair stands out as much as a 6-foot woman with a huge ass, maybe. I'm a simple man. I like pretty dark-haired women and breakfast food. Fuck, I love him so much. That's the only time, literally, Ron Swanson made me feel good about myself, and that's the only time it's ever happened. I think I'll be his mother when I'm old. Dude, exactly, Phil, and I hate that. That's why I very adamantly try to take a break every hour on the hour, and I run an ad on my break. Because I don't think anyone should have to pay to continue a fucking conversation. Like, thank you so much if you choose to support my channel. If you like what I'm doing and you want to hang out and you have $5, like, thank you. But no one should have to just to follow a fucking conversation. That's insane. Tammy 2? Wait, which one was Tammy 2? which way did they go? There was Tammy, and then there was there was his first wife, babysitter, nursemaid, and then his mother. Which order did it go? Was Tammy one the latest wife, his real wife? I can't remember. I haven't watched it in a bit. Fuck. I'm grieving. My ancestral estranged mother passed away Friday. I found out from DocuSign when she died yesterday evening. I'm so sorry, honey bean. Someone in chat told me this ages ago, and I think about it a lot when it comes to grief because I still grieve for like my siblings and shit. And they said grief is just love with nowhere to go. And it like broke me, but like, damn. When you think about it that way, it doesn't feel as like poisonous. It mostly feels more just like, okay, maybe I can do something with this, I guess. It gave me like a different perspective instead of just like sitting in sad. Like maybe if I find somewhere to put the love or something, I don't know. I still grieve all the time and it's been like 3 years. I'm sorry, honeybean. I love you. I'm so sorry that you don't. Ugh. Shit sucks. Cloud, have a good day. Don't forget to wash your face. Gimp, and I've always been someone who, like, my mom makes fun of my sister and I, actually, because neither of us have a physical type. Like, my sister and I have never dated human beings that look similar or are similar, because both of us, I think, very much like your personality wins. I could, not be 100% attracted to someone and then have a 15-minute conversation with them and want to suck their dick literally off their body. Your brain gets me more than anything. Safi, my love! Oh my god, you have outdone yourself. I don't know what to say. I've been, for the past hour, just gushing about the show last night. I wanted to gush in that little chat so many times. And I was telling Zacatecus this morning, literally, I would like reach for a keyboard and I would not have a keyboard to reach for because I'm a fucking idiot. I'd like, and then just scream. Fury. Just fury filled my soul. It's fine. We're having a great time. Yeet! Hi, Honeybean. How are you? Did you? What level were you? Smart. I mean, yeah, not even smart, but just like someone who's passionate about something, like hearing someone talk intelligently about something they care about. Yeah, is fascinating. You fucking killed it, Honeybean. I cannot. I've been singing your praises. Like, I'm so sorry if you just get a bunch of follows that are really awkward and weird. Guys, the person I've been talking about all morning is in chat. Safi Pie, the editor of the show we watched last night. She's fucking god. That's all I have to say. So, no shit, Safi. Zach, like, after stream, or not after stream, after your guys' thing, he randomly remembers, out of nowhere, I have no idea how he remembered this, what happened. He remembers he had a brand new Corsair keyboard, just sitting under the bed. Like, untouched. It was dusty. That was it. He was like, I bought it for something and just forgot about it. Yeah, I literally just stood here holding it and looking at him like, are you fucking with me? Is this a joke? Ah! But thankfully, yeah. And Zoe tossed me $50 like a kind bitch, and I got a mouse overnighted to me. So I'm able to actually use my computer now, thank fuck. But the chaos, I mean, it was just such a bad day, and it killed my controller too, like my Elite Xbox controller. But that's not necessary to function as a human, thank fuck. So I'm good. But a mouse, like a mouse and a keyboard, man, it is so hard not to have those things. Erican, you generous fuck. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Safi. Safi usable was the highest way to go forth and be consensual in all the ways. You know what's up, baby. Nothing sexier than pure sober consent. I almost fucking forgot what the fuck the last part of my sub thing was. Wow. Wow. Yeet. So, Safi is just an incredible person of many talents. Not only is she a licensed medical professional, but she is an incredible TTRPG actress, and she is an editor. I don't even know what you would call it. She's like a producer, editor, sound cut, engineer, everythinger. And Sheepy and FTL Gaming, aka Josh, have done this other RPG show that they've pre-recorded. It wasn't recorded live. And then Safi has taken Safi, honestly, could you even quantify how many hours? Because what I was saying was each episode after editing is about 4 hours. Before editing, I have no fucking clue. You're incredible. How the fuck you do it? My brain would die. Literally. I'm This is why I didn't do YouTube. I cannot stand edit like that. It drives me fucking crazy. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's already done 4 episodes. Raw episode 4 hours each. Edited episode down to 1.5. How? I mean, don't actually tell me how. I'm just in awe of you. Your brain must be a wonderfully scary place to live. Oh, she's incredible, Yeet. I mean, seriously, so like the TTRPG I'm talking about, Zeke is in it. Zeke, whatever the fuck you guys want to call that guy. He's in it. And so I've gotten to like hear him recording it. He has his office door shut and everything, but I hear little bits of it and he'll talk to me a little bit about it on the other side of things. But I got to watch the premiere as episode 1 with the cast last night because of the dick I suck. And it was really fucking cool to see all the music added and all the sound effects, everything afterwards. Whereas I've only ever participated in live TTRPG shows where, you know, the GM's on the fly putting in sounds, you know, they've got a whole soundboard of everything, songs, shit like that. Like they're having to do everything. This is so finely tuned and so I'm really excited for it to come out. Maybe we'll have to do a watch party in Discord. That'd be fun. That hairy freeload. Ums and uhs. Dude, can you fucking fathom? It is. It's basically a mini movie. Yeah, it really, and I mean, especially because of the way they did it with 2 different GMs, 2 different casts, and then splicing them together. It's just so fucking good. I'm seriously in awe and very, very, You're a queen. I idolize you, man. You do it all. Like, I like to use the fact that I have a medical degree as the excuse why I'm stupid and everything else, but you're like the one person that proves that not real. Damn it! That song, this is Redbone by Childish Gambino. This booty song, the one we're listening to right now, Redbone? Probably Magic and Science, yes. The total project will have hundreds of hours on it. I don't doubt that at all. I would assume at least hundreds of hours. Like I can't. And not even to mention searching for all the music, making sure it's licensed or whatever, splicing it in. Like the audio part of it is the part that really stretches my brain. Hundreds, seriously. So each cast, I just can't even. I can't. You're a superhero. I'm not. I'm one step closer to being a man of leisure. Fucking A. I think I had my last doctor's appointment for my back today. Now we just wait for the doctor to send the letter that confirms I can do any heavy work. And I'm limited to sedentary work for the rest of my life, which means they give me money and I just hire people to do stuff for me moving forward. Fuck yes. To be honest, would you not agree that everyone deserves something like that at a certain age? Like, there's a certain point where even if you haven't started to break down, you're gonna start to break down. Like, it's time you get to sit and make the young people do things. Because I'm only in my mid 30s and I know I could do more in my mid 20s. Like, use that body. Back to editing both. I love you so much. I hope you're not being tortured or maimed in any way to do these things. You're a master at them. We have to take a break anyways. I just realized it's that hour on the hour when an ad might run and then fuck that shit. So quick break. Posture check. Hi, Sean. How are you, love? Oh my God, Sean. I learned something about that. Oh God, what was that series that we watched? The twins. My brain just wants to say Nurse Ratched. It's not fucking Nurse Ratched. Did you know that there's a movie based on the original book about the men twins? I can't remember. The actor's really famous. I just am bad at names. Dead Ringers. There's a movie too. I have the actor. Fuck my brain. I haven't watched it either, but I've heard it's not near as fucked up. So there's some channel on YouTube. I don't even know what it is, but it pops up on my like suggested every once in a while. And they do these little sit down talks. It's called Actors versus Actors or something. And they just put two actors in a room who have never met each other before. And those two actors get to interview each other. And it was her and someone else. It was Rachel Weisz and somebody. I can't remember. But she talked all about Jeremy Irons. Yes. Jeremy Irons. Jeremy Irons. Yes. Thank you so much. Brain. I wanted to say the dude from Aragon, but I hate admitting I've seen Aragon that many times. Because it's a terrible movie. But yeah, she said that they took the show insanely darker. So that's interesting. I kind of want to see it. I've heard it's not as bad. Like, not bad. If you guys haven't seen Dead Ringers, it is such a wild show. Sean recommended it to me. And there's a book. There's a hair stuck in my eyeball. Get the fuck out. There's a book based on it as well. But it's about twins who are both doctors. And one twin is kind of more subdued, more shy. And one twin is kind of the wild child. But they're both insanely intelligent. And they kind of swap places back and forth in the hospital. And like, I don't want to spoil it. If you're in, it is so dark. Like, dark. Like, one episode in, I was like, I literally texted Sean. I was like, what the fuck? Of course, I had to watch more. Have you heard the new Killer Mike album? Yes, it's so amazing. Yes, we listened to the entire thing on stream. It's fucking, it's immaculate. No, it's immaculate. It's so good. Yep. No, it's so fucking good. Yes! Knives, yeah. Did you watch it? Yeah, it's more closer, and obviously, like, for anatomy reasons, if you've seen the whole show, like, the book and the other movie don't align because, you know. It's Knives, it's real, real good. It's fucking fucked up, though. Like, it's one of those shows that even I was left with, like, a turned over tum-tum. Like, I watched a lot of fucked up shit. Nothing really gets me. And that one, I was quite... But it's good. I mean, Rachel Weisz does an incredible job. It's Rachel Weisz and Rachel Weisz. Vice, however the fuck you want to say her name. Yeah, like, if anything, mute it and enjoy the candy. She kisses ladies, and that's my favorite part. We gotta take a quick break, and I gotta pee. It's been an hour and some change, and every hour and some change, I take a break and run an ad to get the fuck out of the way, and I encourage you to stand up and stretch your bodies and stuff. Watch it with sound. No, it's good. Watch it with sound. I mean, it's just like, it's like dark. I don't know how to say it. How would you, I don't know. I'm going to think about it for a minute and think how I would describe it because I don't want to spoil it. But it's fucked. It's so like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. Back. Oh, headphones. What'd I do with you? Burr. A burr. I haven't watched the Jeremy Irons one, but I want to. Now that we watched the Aaron Ernst and Iron Earn video, now I'm so hyper aware of the way I say iron that I can't say it anymore. Iron. The looks I've gotten while listening to this real loud in my car with my windows down driving around Chicago is a lot of fun. I mean, music is made to be listened to as long as you're not running around shouting the N-word, like, for fuck's sake. I don't think any of us say the N-word when we listen to rap. Just replace it if you must, but, like... Killer Mike's a fucking poet. He's literally a goat. Yeah. If people give you funny looks, they don't know who Killer Mike is, and that's really sad for them. In my opinion. Humble as it may be, Iron earned. Yeah, that's how it feels. Crimes of the Future. Have I seen that one? I can actually type. It's a miracle. This keyboard is hella clacky, though. It sounds familiar. No. With Viggo Mortensen? No. It's a 2022 science fiction body horror drama film written and directed by David Cronenberg. Huh. And it's newish. Never even heard of it. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. I wouldn't even say the body horror isn't the part that made me icky feeling. Like, it's the nonchalantness over certain topics, I think, in the show that make me like. She just does a really good job. I don't know how to say it. Rachel Weisz does such a fucking good job. Older Caucasian folks, yeah, that makes sense. I didn't fully appreciate Killer Mike until RTJ. RTJ is the first place I ever heard of Killer Mike, and then I saw him on TV, like during the Black Lives Matter, like the height of the Black Lives Matter movement, talking to the news, and I was like, oh my god, he's a god. Yes, Psycho. I haven't seen it. I remember when that thing was like announced, people were throwing the trailer in chat all the time. I don't see why we had to do that. It has stuff with children in it that might make you squeamish. Oh, I mean, no kid diddly. Okay, cool. As long as none of that. Whatever. It's just a movie. Katie, why is tired pronounced tired and not tired? Oh my god, why did you do that? Tired. Tired. Oh, I hate this. I'm gonna do drugs. Do I have to mark my stream for excessive drug use now? Maybe. I was gonna say, I listen to so much true crime, Knives. I don't want to say I'm definitely not immune, but I feel a little desensitized over some stuff. Like it's like a lot of true crime, and a lot of the true crime has to do with kids, like getting killed or cult like nonsense, which like when's the last time a cult came out and the cult leader wasn't touching kids, for fuck's sake? Hi Jade, how are you, love? I do. Is that weird? And then I listen to them all night. I literally like I have never ending true crime podcasts I could listen to, and I just put them on all the time. It's kind of sick. But I like the types. There's so many. I mean, true crime is definitely like the new crack these days. I'm sure everybody's into it, but everybody has a different like swing on it. Every podcaster, I feel like, and the podcasters I tend to listen to or focus on are the podcasters who focus on the background and history of the perpetrator, the villain, the crimer, whoever the fuck, whatever they did, the murderer, whatever, whatever they did, and the psychology of them. And that's what I'm in it for. Like, I am perpetually, and I think a lot of us are very like, what drives a human to do these things? Like, I'm so grateful I don't have these cravings in my body, but like, what was different between my childhood and that one? That's the stuff I like to hear about. I think that's more interesting, I guess, than just like there are some podcasts that literally just go over every fucking molecule of evidence and the crime scene and what it looked like and how it went down and like what the perpetrator did, like that kind of stuff. It's like I don't need the like some of the I don't know, you know what I mean? I'm way more into their history and like where it came from and stuff like that. Anubis, how are you, love? I'm more so annoyed at the people that get obsessed with true crime and now just impose stranger danger with everything in their life. Okay, that is where it's not healthy. And that hasn't happened to me, thank fuck. But like really, like they like become basically agoraphobic because of true crime. Like they think true crime's around every corner. Did they think it wasn't there before? Yeah. What? Their motivation exactly. And like their, trauma, for lack of a word, whatever they went through is interesting to me. Ooh, mayo, absolutely. Oh, I don't have anything to... I have nothing on my desk. I'm naked. I'm naked. I just grabbed paper. 1 sec. Sorry. Yeah, I think that stuff's so interesting. The psychology of it is definitely what I get into. Yeah, I'm ready. Hi, naked. I'm dead. Oh. Hi, Dad. But you're dead. I saw this lady that had files of information about herself just in case she was ever kidnapped and murdered. What? That's crazy. I never even thought about that. That people now, so they basically listen to true crime and they get fucking paranoid and won't go out into the world because they think serial killers are going to come for them. So they're not listening. That I feel like those people, they are not listening to the They're not listening to the true crime podcast. They're taking what they want from it or something like that. Because how do I explain this? If you're listening to a decent podcaster, which most of them are, like most of them do a pretty good job, but like they always go over like the motive and the relationship between the person and what happened. And like I've probably listened to hundreds of different true crime podcast stories, etc. at this point. And I would say easily 90% of the time, the person that they murder or crime against is directly related, if not someone living in their home. So, like, not going out into the world is not the solution. It's just maybe paying attention to fucking red lights. Warning signs, you know? That's like if you guys have ever watched I think it's the Ted Bundy's wife. The murder in Seattle, who was like handsome or whatever and murdered people, and he had a nice wife. And there's a whole documentary about the wife, a biopic about the wife. She found other women's underwear in her home multiple times years before he was caught. She found murder weapons and trophies that he took. So many things that she never, oh, it's whatever, until he got caught for murder. And then the cops came to her and she was like, well, I guess, like in the past 7 years, I have found these underwear that were torn up and bloody, and I found this bloody hammer and this knife, and I found these jewelry that's not mine. Red flags, my dudes. Red fucking flags. What? But again, she probably had a whole host of trauma herself that made her wipe off these red flags, whatever. Oh, fuck yeah. Thank you, Mayo. Oh, David says the Legion is up in 3 minutes. I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming it's Diablo, which we'll be jumping into here pretty soon. The Harry. Thank you. Yeah, Ted Bundy, that one. Yeah. Hurts, I have no idea. I have no idea. They probably like psychologically disconnecting. I have no clue. A couple weeks back, I was driving behind a lorry carrying a bunch of tree trunks. Oh my God, no. Having paranoid parents definitely made me hate stranger danger even more. Oh God. I didn't have very paranoid parents, but I don't feel like I'm paranoid either. But I don't think my parents really were, but we lived in the middle of fucking nowhere. So should I worry if my SO's suddenly watching a lot of true crime stuff? No. Nah. I don't know anyone that watches true crime on how to get away with a crime, although maybe. Like half of my bookshelf is like books on how to make poison and chemistry books and medical books and shit like that, and people still come over to my house. Hansa, one way or another. And true. Oh, nuh-uh. Oh, that's so creepy. I was named after my biological dad's best friend who was hacked up and slaughtered with her daughter. So I feel like I have a right to be interested in crime at least. Although, I have yet to find anyone do a true crime story on the guy who murdered my dad's best friend, which is weird. Cheers. Be worried if they want to pour a cement slab for a deck or a gazebo. Yes. Yep. Or if they're highly insistent on you eating some new recipe that they made for you, don't eat that. How are you, Kelty? What? I was a white kid in a mostly not white area, so I'm by far the least likely person to think it's a good idea to fuck with. Yeah, Oh, Mayo, I will 100% check it out. Ooh, of the Anarchist Cookbook, that's creepy. I think the creepiest book I ever found on my parents' shelves was like it was like a limerick book, but it was like filthy limericks. Like filthy limericks. And I was like, Mom, what's this? She was like, nothing. Filthy. Filthy, like it was smut to a child. I'm just moving chat so I can see you guys while we play. Diablo is super fun. If you guys haven't played it or you've been thinking of picking it up, it's quite an entertaining game. It's so low maintenance and it's very easy to play, and especially very easy to play and follow along with chat and hang out with y'all while I play, and that's my favorite. Because games are always there, but you guys take off, so I will always prioritize chat over a game. But it's seriously, it's so easy. And I've borrowed someone's controller, so I have a controller. It's a brain empty game, exactly. I enjoy that, though. I need that sometimes. Weirdest book in the house here is probably one of Mom's nursing manuals from the 50s. My mom has some of those old medical books, and they are creepy. It literally has instructions on how to lift a patient and not bend over because you were wearing a skirt. Why is it called Final Destination? If there are sequels, wouldn't it be Penultimate Destination or Anti-Penultimate Destination? Honestly, yes, you're correct, and that would have been a way better title. That movie fucked me up. That movie made me nervous about things. Every comment about the Anarchist Cookbook I've ever read just says it's a very good way to blow yourself up with how careless it is. Yeah, it's basically a chemistry book for non-chemists. You're just gonna blow yourself up. I would think the same. It's just fucking idiotic. Wait, a milk drip? Wait, what? The killer's Todd Gibbons. I don't recognize the name, so I don't think I've heard it. I was interviewed by the FBI. He wouldn't talk to anyone but her. Creepy! Oh, that's so creepy. Yes, Knives. It was unfortunately sitting on my desk during the bong incident. I lost a keyboard, a mouse, and the controller. And, like, if they all, like, it was so situational. Someone earlier said I should dump everything in rice. I tried. I did do that instantaneously, but because my computer was on, like, I don't normally just turn it off every single night because I think it's worse for your computer to turn it off and restart it constantly. I don't know, though. Who the fuck knows? That's a very 50-50. We're not going to talk about that right now. But I left my computer on, and everything was on, soaking all night long. You know, like, I think the rice thing only works if, like, you get an electronic thing wet and you immediately unplug it, remove it from the power source, and dump it in rice. But if power is running through it when it gets wet, it's just fucked. I think. Yeah. My parents have just have annoying sentimental shit my brother and I will have to get rid of. Thank fuck my mom is not a sentimental person, because she, like, the only thing that's going to suck is my parents, for some reason, my mom cannot downsize houses. Like, we had that huge ass 3-story mansion they built in Eastern Washington for all the kids because I had 8 siblings, so that made sense. So we all lived there for a while, and then once my little sister moved out, they sold it, and they were like, we're going to find a smaller house on the west side to be closer to all the kids. They bought a house almost equal, like, I think it's actually bigger. There's it's 2 stories, but it's basically a rambler that someone built another story onto, so it's enormous. There's an entire floor of the house that they just use to store shit. No one lives there. And every time I go there, I walk down into that part of the house and I'm like, fuck, don't die. I don't want to do this. It's just crap. Like my dad has a set of moose antlers, like a moose rack. It's in the basement. They use it to dry clothes. I did well in chemistry. I should get a copy and try some. You probably honestly, Trouble, from what I've heard, like it was like a thing they would bring up in chemistry in school. We never looked at the actual book, but they would talk about the Anarchist Cookbook when joking about stuff in books we were reading. And they said that a true chemist literally couldn't follow the Anarchist Cookbook because it's so offbeat. Like, if you know any modicum of chemistry, you wouldn't be able to follow it. It's built for people that don't know what, like, it's like take dish soap. Whereas you and I would be like, yeah, but what about the dish soap is doing it? Because we could just get that thing. You know? Talking to interns is fucking weird. Quote, this person is between 15 to 20 years younger than me. How am I living life? How am I giving life advice? Isn't that fucking gross? It's so gross. The submarine murder? Wouldn't recommend trying to get a hold of the cookbook from the internet today. One, it sticks you on a watch list. And two, there are so many slightly modified dud copies designed to blow up the user. It's nuts. I believe it. I mean, why would you want that? What are you doing? Stop it. It either miraculously works, but it's still fucked, or it doesn't work, and you die. Hi, Slurm. How are you, love? I've run phones through the washing machine before, and the rice thing worked. No shit. Damn. Well, my stuff's still sitting in rice, so we'll see. I found Basic Drug Manufacturer published by High Times at work once, and nobody wanted to bother listing it. Oh. You find the coolest books, dude. I'd be so poor at your job. That's what construction dumpsters are for. Amen on that one. I talked to my dad about the book. He said anyone with any common sense who had the book wouldn't try the stuff in it. I believe that. Yep. I believe that. It just seems like such a stupid idea. Stop. Oh my God. My links crashed at the same time. That was weird. Funny thing is, those watch list people think they get put on don't really exist, and downloading a single piece of media does not do so. I believe I'm on a watch list for some of the things I've watched. Rinsing them with water, distilled if you have some, and then put them in a sealed container with uncooked rice for 24 plus hours. I'll try to wash them. I will. I mean, I did. I rinsed the fuck out of them, and then I poured alcohol, like rubbing alcohol on them because of the bong water smell. But I'll do it again because I don't think I did. I was mostly panicked. I didn't do it very well. My whole desk went for a swim, Slurm. It was bad. So I have, a ton of little bubbler bongs and shit like that. And I was using this little beaker bong at my desk. And I guess it had a little, like, hairline fracture right along the base, like right at the curve where you couldn't see anything. And I left it on my desk overnight. And when I came up in the morning on Sunday, my entire desk was covered in water. And I didn't know what happened until I got close enough to smell it. And if you've ever spilt bong water, oh my God. I can't think of, there are worse smells, but holy shit. And so, unfortunately, keyboards, mice, controller. But we'll see. I've got them in rice, so we'll see if they work. That'd be nice. I don't have the controller in rice, but the controller, I have no idea what this is. What is this? A submarine thing. What is the context on this? I was literally just pulling up Diablo. I'm just wondering, like, what is this about Diablo? What is this? Submarine. There's a submarine murder case I listened to recently, but it's pretty old, so I don't think that's what we're listening to. My desk was very thirsty, unfortunately. My desk was a whole other story. So once I got all the electronics off my desk, I sanded the whole thing down, took my heat gun, dried the fuck out of it, and I primed it, gessoed it, and then I painted it, and then put like a polyurethane sealant on it. So now if I spill things on it, it just doesn't soak in. Like, it'll just bubble on top. Hopefully. I don't know what else to do, man. Fucking nerve-wracking. Hurts a lot. That's what I said, from a quarter cup of water. And you know what I think? Oh my God. You know what I think did it? I hate that I talk with my hands. So I have like a mouse, like, what do you call, like a desk mat? A desk mat, I guess you call it like a desk mat, right? Desk mat. I don't know. Desk mat. And I think what happened was my bong was sitting on that, and that, like, because it's cloth, just helped spread the fluid, if that makes sense. Like, it, instead of it just, like, you know, pooling and then dripping off one edge of the desk, it made it, like, made it fucking spread. But I put this in the washer twice, and now it doesn't stink. It's fine. Yeah, it's a desk mat. Yeah, desk pad mat. I have 2 keyboards and 2 mice because I have a dual PC system, so this is just way more conducive than having a shit ton of desk, like actual mouse pads and shit like that. Some rich guys got in a submarine to go look at the Titanic. They've lost track of them? Oh, shit. Oh, God. The sub is piloted using an old Logitech controller? Shut the fuck up. And there's people in it? Okay. When did it look good? When did it look good? Did it look good on paper? Maybe if you can't read. Just before they shut that hatch. Have a nice trip, bitches. That, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but honestly, anyone that's okay with doing this, I'd probably call stupid. Like, that was so, none of that's a good idea. Are you? I just, cool. Yeah, in kanji, it probably looked great. Okay. What? That's, I mean, that's definitely one of the things. Wait. So, how often do you switch out bongs you use, and how many do you have? I switch them out when they break. And currently, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But they're all little bubblers like this. I broke my big boys, unfortunately. Billy Zane. Oh my god. Diablo? Something not having anything to do with being underwater? Being drilled into an underwater coffin! What the fuck? I don't understand. None of that. There's a lint on my pit. None of that. Like, all of that seems so stupid. Like, the only thing I know I watch a lot of true crime, but like, I'm thinking this is going to be a true crime story where one of the people on board totes sabotaged it as like a suicide / you're all coming with me plan. I don't know, man. No, Subnautica scares. I've played the shit out of Subnautica. Actually, what kills me is I love Subnautica. It's some of the best like base building in any game that I've ever played. But I had to I actually would map out where every single Leviathan was and have that map up on my monitor just so I could avoid them because they would literally make my heart jump out of my asshole. They scared the living crap out of me. In case of fault, in removing the bolts would be one of the first. Would be one of the first. What happened? My thing doubled. Don't do that. Things that engineers should have thought of. I mean, I'd rather do shit like skydiving and bungee jumping than get into a metal coffin. 100% yes. Bungee jumping, I don't want to do just because it doesn't look fun. It looks like you're just gonna whiplash your whole body, but skydiving looks dope. And at least you just like die if shit goes wrong. You know what I'm saying? You don't like sit there and slow die for hours in a pill with rich people. Yeah, your multi-million-dollar metal coffin is driven by a 30-year-old Logitech controller. Which, like, what controllers was Logitech making 30 years ago, and for what? Yes, B-Tree, it was it was the chaos of my weekend, I guess. I woke up Sunday morning and came out to my desk covered in water, and for the life of me, couldn't figure out what it was until I got close enough to smell it. And apparently, I'm guessing, I have no idea how it happened, but that little beaker bong I was using had like an invisible hairline fracture around the base of it, and it just sat on my desk mat and leaked all night long, and it killed my keyboards and my mice and my controller, which are soaking in rice. Cross your dicks. Yeah. It was a bad time. A very expensive leak. The Leviathans, right? Thank you. Thank you, Evil. The sound and how they come at you and just like grab your ship and oh god, no. 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 I'd rather skydive than being bolted into a metal tube. Yeah. What if the CEO of the submersible company was embezzled and he was about to be caught, so he decided to murder suicide everyone he brought with him? I'm thinking, like, that's gonna be the new true crime we all see pop up. That's where my mind goes, but I think I watch too much true crime and I might just think everything's true crime now. It could just be like stupid shit going wrong. Hit the ground like a dart and CG is done. Exactly. I'd rather, if things are gonna go wrong, I'd rather just die than the slow. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god. Maybe it was the orcas. Oh my god. What if it's the orcas? Oh my god. Okay. No shit. Not a conspiracy. I would believe that is theory number 2 if there's orcas there. Are there orcas where the Titanic went down? That's pretty far north. I don't know how north orcas go. I think everywhere, right? Orcas are pretty much. I mean, orcas have literally been like capsizing boats and shit like that. I'd totally believe it. That orcas saw that little coffin and were like, "Ooh, it's like a jelly donut, kids. Let's get it." Whatever orcas do with they headbutt shit, right? Tandem jumps. I think you have to do a tandem jump for your first jump. I think, right? If you've never skydived before. I know, B-Tree. It was a bad day. It was a bad day. Katie, most phones now have more computing power than the space shuttles. The space shuttles are really fucking old, though, right? Isn't that why? Rice is a meme. You're supposed to save up all those silica gel packets you get throughout your life. I toss those so fast because I've heard they'll kill your dog if they eat them. I mean, I want to throw myself too. Like, if the person's just there to keep me safe, that's fine. Yeah, wasn't the lunar lander basically a pocket calculator? I'd believe it. I mean, look at like a computer in the 80s took up an entire room, and I have 2 computers that take up less than 2 feet on my wall. Headbutt and the head, yeah, like with bungee jumping. When your like bungee flips back up, like I'm really tall, like likelihood of my head slamming onto something is high. Orcas, Mother Nature's vengeance. You know, Timon, it shocks me that people are like shocked. Oh my god, what is this, Psycho? Hold on. That people are shocked by orcas like learning how to capsize boats and shit like that. We've been toting how fucking intelligent they are for years. Like when I was in biology in 2006, I was being told it. I know people were being told in the 80s orcas are fucking smart. Like they're really smart. Like asininely intelligent. Of course they're going to learn how to take out the fleshy skin creatures on their little boats. No shit. Orcas are Pokemon confirmed. I'd believe it. I've never forgot this. I'm pulling up this video by you, Psycho. When I was in it was like Bio 101. I think it was my Bio 101 lab. I don't know what the topic was, but I went to school in the Pacific Northwest on the Puget Sound, so most bio classes just focused on ocean shit, mostly algae, which was not interesting at all. But I don't know why he did this, but my lab teacher just all of a sudden pulls up like a projector, because that's what we did back in the day, and played a video on the pull-down screen, and it was a video of an orca, a mother orca, dragging a seal out to the ocean, still alive, and then she gives it to her baby, and her baby just flings it in the air, and they play catch with a seal, but it's alive the whole time. They make sure not to kill it, and they'll let the seal try to swim back to shore, and they'll very lazily follow it and then grab it and pull it all the way back out. And they basically exhaust it to the point where it can't swim back to shore and it drowns, and then they eat it. And it was so weirdly human to watch. And when the video stopped, my teacher stands at the top of my lab, it was the lab TA or whatever, stands at the front of the class and says, "Humans aren't the only animals whom are cruel." That was the lesson for the day, and it was very bizarre, but it hit me in a weird way. Like, we're just animals with speech. You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of, sorry, my game is just starting up. I'm going to mute it. You know what I mean? Like, it's, they're people without morals, I get. Yeah. Have you seen it in high school? I saw it in college, first year of college. Fucked me up, dude. Fucked me up. No shit. I didn't know that, Sean. Jack Black's mom did calculations to help save Apollo 13 while in labor with him. I didn't know that. That's badass. I mean, giving birth alone is badass. Damn. Or because they're sociopaths. I mean, every animal is. Anything that doesn't have a moral is technically a sociopath according to humans, right? When you're swimming, never forget that you're in their house. Oh, that's trench coat. 100% agree. It's home for them, not us. We're merely travelers. And that's every time. Like, I had some fucking rich uncles for, like, my aunt's boyfriends or husbands or whatever for a while, and they would take us out crabbing in the ocean of the Pacific Northwest. And, like, if you had to pee, they'd be like, just jump in the ocean and pee. In the, like, ocean. Like, the black water fucking, you can't see land ocean. I would borderline give myself a UTI before jumping in that water. Because there is something so creepily, like, visceral in my core of my body, since before I can remember, that says, I will not win here. This is not my world. Like, anything below my eye line will fuck me up here. Don't go there. Ever. And then my dad's like, yeah, if you notice you're not catching a lot of crab, just like puke in the water. Oh, that'll attract them. Oh, and you want me to go piss in the same water? Because that's not going to attract a giant squid to fucking eat me. The ocean scares me. Can you tell? I grew up on it and it fucking scares me. Crows have very long memories, yes. Bob the Crow loves waiting for bread. You know, my mom called me recently and told me she's accidentally... Oh my God, can you let me do what I need to do? That's beautiful. That's funny. Thank you. That's wondrous. Nope, yeah, extremely. Jake Wheeler has a great YouTube video called Fear of Big Things Underwater, where he goes through the whole thing. That is my fear. But like, why would I want to watch that why? Does he just show big things underwater? Because that is so much my fear. Oh yeah. I mean, I've seen whales a million times, and they still to this day, like, the gray whales, especially gray whales, I think they're gray whales, they're the big ones with like barnacles on them and shit. If you're taking a ferry up to Canada and the islands and you see them, they're beautiful and like you're in awe, but something at my core says run away. Run away! Because they're so big. It's like a dinosaur. She was Kanyeing him. Jesus Christ. I want to trip on a cruise, weirdly. Unless I thought about it and looked over the sides, I was fine. I would not go on a cruise. I couldn't do it. I would be so uncomfortable. I don't know what it is, man. And I've grown up on water and I'm afraid of it. It's weird. Like, I'm just like, maybe not afraid of it. I'm very hyper aware of it. Like, I cannot not think about the fact that the water is there. Like, even on the lake, in the lake I grew up on, Lake Roosevelt in Washington, nothing in the lake could hurt you, but I knew that there were 16-foot sturgeon at the bottom, and that was enough to keep my ass out of it. I kayaked in it, but like, I fucking would not get in it in the deep, dark fucking parts where I can't see the bottom. That can suck my ass. CJ, I'm packing a bulletin. It does to me too. He very much has people eyes. You have little people eyes, bud? What? I don't know what they want. I think it's just a little love. I don't know. You just need a little love, bud. Hi. What's up? How are you doing? I hope your day is going well. Is it a thrill? Is it a thrill being a puppy? Oh, don't lick my mouth. What? What's up? You potty? You got the shits. You got them there shit asses. Just love. What? Don't eat my earbud. We're killing stuff. For those teeth, they're so pretty. Oh, you got such good teeth. Such pretty teeth, Bubba. Yeah. You got beautiful teeth. You're good. Already got that one. You already got that earbud, bud. You got that one. Are you getting that one out? I think he's learned to take my earbuds out. Just took both of them. Have you learned to take out my earbuds? Maybe he knows that means I'm screaming and he hates them. What? Just take those out of my ears on purpose a little bit. What? Oh! No, that's... Oh! What? What is that? Oh my god! What? What? He's so erect. I wish he didn't get off camera so often. Quick break. I didn't realize it's probably time anyways. We've been live for like 3 hours. Quick break to let out the hoons, and then I'll jump back in. Feel free to ditch me. I know it's hard to game with children around. I'm just selling my shit real quick so I don't forget. It's gone. That's gone. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.
What's left, you ask?
Yes. He's a very smart. Ooh, glut. Let me grab it. Hold on. Almost lost it. He's a very good boy. He is smart. At least he's nice about it because they never got a hold of the bell training, but at least they've never pottied in the house. Like they always, even in the middle of the night, and it has happened 1 or 2 times, they get sick. They know how to tell me they need to go outside. They are smart. You wanna go potty? Do you? Okay. He's just staring at me like. I agree, Valandor. Stretch your dicks, your clits, and your non-binary bits. I shall return in a few minutos after my dogs either try to murder a squirrel or shit. We shall see. Yeah, every couple hours take a break and stretch, and I encourage you to do the same. I am just pulling up my shit. The actual physical shit. That's what we're into here. Fun with feces. That's out of my ears. Or like figured out that earbuds in mean no attention, earbuds out mean attention or something. I don't know. That's odd. Oh my god, that was still really loud. I'm sorry about that mix of sound, by the way. Welcome back, everybody. Well, I can't see anything. No! Ooh, FYI to anybody that streams, OBS tried to update today, and it's a bad one. I went on Reddit and looked, and it's like a really bad, like, don't touch it one. So don't touch it. That's it. Don't touch it. Don't do it. Apparently it's bad. We can be. Oh, can you go back? Can you like, isn't there a setting? I've done this before. Rod taught me how to do it ages ago. Like after you update, there's a setting where you can roll back and update. No, don't tickle it. It's bad. I've heard it, literally, like I saw pictures. Apparently once you update it, if you try to open it, the whole OBS screen is just pure white and it doesn't do anything. Like you don't see there's nothing there. It's just white. It's a whiteout. Sucks. But I told that bitch, nah. I've told it no twice. Apparently this is another new one. I've now told it no twice for 2 different ones. And I think this one's just trying to fix the last one. I don't fucking know. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, it's nothing. Like your scene, like, you know, on the bottom of the bottom, you have like your sources, scene transitions, scenes, all that stuff. That's all there, but the actual like video, gone. Scary. I don't know. That's bad. Oh. That's probably smart, David. I honestly wait until it forces me to do it. Just because the sheer banana bags are so, and you probably know this, but if you don't, banana bag meaning like a potassium, just a bag of basically hydration. It's like potassium and salt and shit like that. The IV at Indy, if you're hungover or whatever, if you're in Vegas, there's a van that drives around, and you can text the van, and it will come park near your hotel. And you wobble out into the van, and it's a nurse, and you lay out. It's like a van to give blood, but you lay out, and they give you a banana bag, and then you walk back up to your hotel room. Crazy. You have to wait for, no worries. I mean, if you can type and you're cognizant enough to actually make sentences, I have faith. No, it's so close to the end of my stream anyways, Honeybean. You're more important to me anyways. You're more important to me, Honeybean. We didn't have enough time to get to the next checkpoint anyways. It's totally fine. You're more important and I love you so much. I ain't your doctor, but I am here to tell you when it's time. And, like, you gotta take care of you, boo. Exactly. Gatorade is really good for those who are sweating a lot. It's a great, I mean, it's better than nothing if you're puking and or pooing a lot. But IV hydration cannot be puked. And it cannot be immediately pooped out of you. So therefore, you will get at least a little bit of hydration from a banana bag. Like a lot of the times what happens is your body can get in what's called a negative feedback loop, in that you start puking, therefore you can't consume water, but you'll start getting really nauseous because you're super dehydrated, but because you're really nauseous, you puke when you try to drink water. And this is how people in the wild die. When they eat something, you know, they'll eat like a plant that they think is edible, and really it's kind of toxic, but it's not toxic enough to kill them. It's just their body will get stuck in a feedback loop that kills them. There's very few things in nature that will immediately fucking kill you if you can get out of that negative feedback loop. And sometimes just a banana bag with some salt can help get you out of that. Don't eat mystery plants. Don't do that. But for real, yeah. Our bodies are great, but also kind of fuck themselves sometimes, unfortunately. I haven't even smoked today, honey. If that's not your number one sign. You promise me you take care of you. I know Wally's going to take care of you. But I also know that you'll play it down. It's how people die of diarrhea in the 19th century, exactly. Yeah, dysentery. I have a theory on something. You remember I had the pleural effusion fluid in my lungs. I'm having trouble breathing again, not as bad, but my theory is MGVita is causing the fusion to get into my lungs long. I did read a case study from a 6-year-old, same issue. Like getting from the pleura to the lung. If that was happening, you would have a very distinct wet gargle just from casually breathing. Like it would almost sound like spray coming out of your mouth. If you had anything like that, it wouldn't necessarily just cause a heaviness. The pleura having fluid in it causes a heaviness because it's putting additional pressure on the lungs. So essentially what's happening is when your pleura gets full of fluid, it makes it so your lungs can't expand to the capacity they should be able to. But when fluid gets into the actual like alveoli and into the bronchial tubes, it's only got one way and it's going to come out your mouth. And it sounds like spray. Like you'll hear like when someone's breathing. It'll be very audible. Unless you've got like like a shutdown lung, in which case you wouldn't hear anything. Or if you've got like a encapsulated lung lobe for some fucking reason. But you'd know because they've fucking looked at your shit so many times. This is because we're the same person. I do the same thing. I'm here to be you to you. I love you. Don't chew on those unknown plants. Mm-mm-mm. You know the fucking noise. We all know the noise. It's the noise that happens when you also have congestive heart failure. One of the number one ways that your body gets rid of the fluids that you take in is through the breath. Believe it or not. Crazy. I know. But as you breathe, you actually breathe humidity out, and that's how a lot of the fluid comes out. And when your heart isn't pumping to the capacity and or strength it normally should, i.e. it's got injury or clogged artery or something like that, fluid will start to build up in the places of least resistance, i.e. your lung tissue and the lobes of your heart. So your heart can become engorged, and then your lungs you'll just perpetually have a wet breath. I'm sure every single one here knows or has been around an elderly person who just gargles 24/7, but they don't cough anything up. That's what it sounds like when literal fluid, like fluid is in the lung tissue. It's very, very audible. What up, Black in Heaven? How are you, Honeybean? No, David, I still think you should go see them. I'm not saying don't go see them, but like if water was in the lung, you would hear it and you would know it. Unless that lung has collapsed. But like, again, that hurts. I would assume you would know that. You seem in tune with your body. And Vissy, likewise. I love you, booby. Always and forever. And I'm gonna keep you alive. If I can help it. And I think a lot of us would say the same. I think a lot of us are really bad at taking care of ourselves, and that's why we keep each other around, because sometimes you just need other people to be like, hey, time to take care of you, boo-boo. Like, it ain't normal to puke for X amount of hours and shake and sweat and not be able to drink water. Like, you gotta have water, especially when you're sick. Lots of people get stuck in the negative feedback loop. Same with diarrhea, like Kel was saying. It can happen both ways, just depends on which system. It sucks. Dude. I know that feel. The only cool part is when you feel like you kind of got abs, right? You're like, oh shit. But then you're like, no, that was from vomiting. Oh shit, can I save it? It's literally 5 minutes till the end of my stream time, and I gotta take my dogs out and give them all the attentions and stuff, because it's actually like super nice, and they haven't been out in a bit. Because of our gross weather. But if you don't mind, I want to open tomorrow with the new... I haven't seen this. I will save it. The new Ren video. I haven't seen it at all. I'd like to watch it, though, with you guys. I won't spoil it. I promise! Oh, there it is. Thank you. No, I hadn't seen it yet. Nicktastic. You have a beautiful night. I hope you eat something delicious. I'm gonna find someone cool to raid. But thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I always enjoy Diablo. I got to level 30, that's pretty decent, right? I appreciate y'all helping me. I'm definitely going up faster than I normally would with how, like, I've only played, like, 6 days, 7 days. But I think it's you guys helping, which makes it go faster. And I appreciate you because not only are you helping, but you sit through me listening to all the story and all that dialogue. And while it's not too much, it can be a lot, and I get it. And I never, like, ever want any of you feel like you have to sit with me and do that shit, but I appreciate those of you who do want to play with me and sit through that. I like the story. I think it's kind of funny / I don't... It's, like, corny, kind of, you know, but, like, not, like, serious. I don't know. I enjoy it. And I'm the same, David. I love to help people get through stuff like this. So I will pay it forward, I promise. I love you, Vissy. Will you keep me updated on how you're feeling? Or at least get Wally to keep me updated? Just so I don't worry about your skinny ass. I don't want you. Okay, good. I will keep on my phone. I just... Puking makes me nervous. It's one of those things. Puking and pooping is one of those things that I learned from nursing, from the true nursing staff. It is so important what's coming out of you and what's going into you. Like that, they taught me up, man. It was, you know, I knew a certain importance, but again, you know, my specialty was lungs and heart, so much more concerned with, like, your blood and stuff like that, which I know hydration's good for. But, man, when they explained, like, the negative feedback loop to me and how a lot of your body will just start to do that, and, you know, we are very accustomed, especially in America, to be like, oh, it's just a flu, don't go to the doctor because you'll be $50 in the can, at least, for your copay. We don't take it serious enough, and, you know, why be sick when you don't have to be when it could literally be a banana bag? And insurance covers the fuck out of those. They're basically free. Yes, let's one final cheers. I agree, Donna. A cheers to our Vissy. Hold on, let me find... I know a lot of you, most people do not stay or chill out wherever a streamer raids. I get that. However... it's how communities expand and spread and get to know one another. And if one of you gets introduced to a cool streamer you didn't know about that was a friend of mine, I fucking succeeded. So if you don't hang out wherever the fuck I thrust you, I hope you have a beautiful day. Oh, shit. Smokaloka's doing the Final Fantasy demo, and I really want to see it, so that's where we're going to go. What's today? Tuesday? Yeah. I don't know. I got nothing. We'll play more games and fucking chat about buttholes and shit, right? The usual. Ooh. Smoke-a-loke. Super dope dude. Old friend. Witch in the Resistance hangs out in our chat every once in a while, and she's a fucking sweet son of a bitch. I'm sure you're familiar with both. And I do want to watch this. So, cheers, my loves. Vissy, take care of yourself. I will see you in the morning. Clean your bong. Take care of yourself. Take your fucking joy and drink some water. Make sure not to downplay your own suffering just because someone out there is worse. Because it doesn't mean yours doesn't suck.